You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, look, I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong, and my goodness, I was certainly wrong in relation to Diddy and his prison situation, getting transferred to prison, I should say. Had to cross the leg for this one. Folks, Diddy just recently got transferred to prison, and he is where he wanted to go, Fort Dix, New Jersey, close to home. Fort Dix also offers the RDAP program, the residential drug abuse program, which if he's able to get into that is going to knock even more time off of his sentence, upwards of an additional year. I think is actually what it is. He gets a year knocked off of his sentence. Diddy got to prison, and he is freaking loving it. Folks, there's images coming out right now of Diddy in prison. Who took these pictures? I don't believe that it was a guard who did so. It was probably a prisoner with a contraband cell phone. Even in prison, they got freaking paparazzi. Can you imagine what these pictures were worth? Hey, folks, follow the money. If you want to know who sold these pictures to freaking tabloids like TMZ, just follow the paper trail. Nobody has seen Diddy. Keep this in mind. Nobody has seen Diddy outside of artist renditions, which really weren't even that damn good. Throughout the entire court proceeding, nobody's seen Diddy since he's been locked up. All we had were AI-created pictures showcasing this dude as old with gray hair. But now we've got these bootleg, bad, pixelated image quality pictures coming out with Diddy in prison, smiling and carrying about, being greeted and welcomed with open arms. Again, like I say, I can admit when I'm wrong. I thought they were going to put Diddy in diesel therapy, meaning they were going to put him on a bus and start shipping him all over the country. But maybe they couldn't do that. Maybe Diddy was too high profile of an individual to do something like that, even though he's somebody who is absolutely hated and frowned upon these days. I mean, Diddy's like the Black Epstein, essentially. Sean Diddy Combs seen smiling with inmates in new prison photos. Folks, not only do we have these pictures coming out with Diddy getting to prison, being welcomed with open arms, signing autographs, smiling, probably getting the care package and the welcome package. Hey, yo, let me throw you some things. You think them prisoners give a damn what Diddy's in there for? They don't. They give a damn that that's Bad Boy Records CEO. Didn't he also create, what was the liquor that he got? Damn, I can't think of the name of it. Ciroc? Didn't he do Ciroc, or was that Rock Nation? I can't remember. I thought Diddy had a liquor too. I could be wrong. Not only do we have these images coming out showcasing Diddy freaking loving it, folks, they've also just released Diddy's commissary order, his first order. We're going to talk about that here today. Can't nobody hold Sean Diddy Combs down? Not even a federal prison sentence. New photos showed the disgraced music mogul in high spirits as he smiled along some of his fellow inmates at FCI Fort Dix in New Jersey on Saturday. The I'll Be Missing You hitmaker, 55 years old, was spotted wearing a gray sweatsuit set and sneakers, which he paired with a matching beanie and a blue coat. It's not like he had much to choose from. That is the prison uniform that you wear there. There's his prison jacket. There's the beanie right there. Looked like he got him a decent pair of shoes on as well. Can't tell what those are. I wonder where these photos actually came from, though. I'm always so unorthodox in my way of thinking. Of course, the number one rationale here is that it was a prisoner with a contraband cell phone, but that's not necessarily the case. This could have been taken from a drone with a high-powered zoom lens, because you can't get too close to the prison with a drone or they're going to jam that son of a gun. This could have also been taken by a guard. You know, what does a guard make? $50,000, $60,000 a year? What is TMZ going to pay for these pictures? You're probably getting $1,000 a shot. And boy, they got a lot of them. I think they got like 8 pictures. You just made you a cool 10 grand. Hey, man, it's Christmas time too. That Christmas bonus ain't going to be hitting on as much as this going to be hitting on. If we've already got these photos coming out of Diddy, just imagine what else we're going to have coming out about Diddy. Oh, my God. Did I just think of something? Diddy prison content.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
From
that's what
prison.
it is.
Yeah, for sure.
What if that shit starts to surface? Look at this. Buddy is all smiles right there, being welcomed by all nations. You know, look at this motley crew of guys who are welcoming Diddy right here. Are these all the heads of the table? These are all the heads of the gangs, possibly, welcoming Diddy, telling him, hey, man, you got a green light. Well, not a green light, because that's actually a bad thing. You got a golden, you got a key to the city is what we about to give you. You Diddy, for God's sakes. They don't give a damn what this man is locked up for. They give a damn about the money this dude got. Take care of Diddy on the inside. Diddy might take care of you when he gets out, and he going to be home soon. Crazy to think. Will Diddy come home with a chip on his shoulder of vengeance, or will he possibly take a page from the likes of O.J. Simpson? O.J. Simpson got released, and he kind of went off the radar for a little bit, but then he started making content, so who the hell knows? Yeah, man, look at this. Everybody's smiling. Boy, hey, we met Diddy. I wonder what it would cost to get a cameo from Diddy in prison. Could you imagine? That's probably going to be his hustle. Yeah, girl. Hey, you know it's Christmas time, right? Man, where's my blue freaking prison phone at? That shit's behind the screen somewhere. Hey, yeah, you know it's Christmas time, right? And I'm locked up. What better? I mean, a free man couldn't even get you this type of shit. You got a freaking cameo from Diddy. Hey, hold on one second. I want somebody to say something to you. Hey, yo, it's kind of hard with you not around. I know you in heaven. My bitch, I ain't dead. I'll be missing you. I tried to hit the freaking, the Blind Fury shit right there. Diddy hop on the phone like, bam, 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 bam. A cameo from Diddy's got to be like $150, $150, easy. Yeah, a cash app. Hey, a green dot. You got to send that. Imagine being in Butner, North Carolina. See, I thought Diddy could end up down in Butner, one of the largest prisons in the federal system, or maybe one of the largest medical facilities, prisons in the federal system. I can't remember. They house a lot of prisoners down in Butner. But R. Kelly is down in Butner with his 30-piece chicken nugget that he's serving. Could you imagine if Diddy and R. Kelly would have ended up on the same spread together? The freaking mixtape they would have been dropped. What if Diddy got an album coming out? You remember what Jadakiss said back in the day? I know dudes upstate with a better jump shot than Jordan, or however Jadakiss said that shit. Why? It was on that song, Why? Why there's a dude up north better than Jordan or something like that. Shout out to Jadakiss too, real quick. Jadakiss just did a New York City prison tour. Went in there and spoke to the guys in the prison. So shout out to Jadakiss, man. That's a really awesome thing that he just did. Diddy's also going to have access to the email. Imagine if Diddy's your prison pimp. Imagine if we could get the interview with Diddy. Somebody's going to get it. You know, Joe and After Prison Show, we ain't what we once was. And maybe if we were, you know, if it was back then during the height of the success of this channel, maybe we could have gotten the exclusive with Diddy. The most popular in this genre. I'm not sure who that is right this second, but, you know, maybe they could get it. I'm sure they're trying. Ian Bick, he might be able to get Diddy. If he don't get him now, he might be able to get him when he comes home if he wants him. I'm not sure if that's going to be how that'll be received. Yeah, look at this picture right here, man. Look at all these mafiosos right here. All these bosses. It looks like Diddy's signing autographs right there. Or it says at one point, the Bad Boy Records CEO appeared to shake hands with one of the men in the group. Man, you know damn well. Hey, that's all the heads of the table right there. They say it looked like he's shaking hands. It looked like he's signing autographs is what it looks like to me. Could be wrong. They say Diddy was also ordered to pay a court fine of $500,000, which is a drop in a bucket to that guy, as well as participate in programs for his mental health and substance abuse issues. Well, he's going to be able to do that in prison. And again, especially at Fort Dix, there is the possibility if he gets into that RDAP program, which I'm sure he's going to get into. If he got to Fort Dix, that's probably the next step in his journey. He's going to be able to get a year shaved off of his sentence. I also want to mention, you know, I said that I was wrong in relation to what I thought was going to happen to Diddy, and I thought he was going to end up in diesel therapy. It's not a guarantee that he didn't end up in diesel therapy. Diddy was sentenced what, a couple of weeks ago, a month or two ago? He could have been in diesel therapy this entire time. We don't honestly know that. You know, diesel therapy can last a couple of weeks. It can last a couple of months. It can last upwards of a year. Did they bust Diddy all around before getting him to Fort Dix, or was it a straight shot for him? From the New York Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, straight to Fort Dix, New Jersey. We don't have that information. I certainly don't, but I'd be interested to know. Did he get the diesel therapy prior to getting to Fort Dix? Let's move on to Diddy's commissary list. Since getting transferred, Diddy's commissary list revealed after prison transfer. Sorry, I heard after prison and thought about AfterPrisonShow. Eggplant Parmesan, $130 tablet and more. Damn, a tablet's $130? I feel like that's cheaper than when I was serving time. I feel like tablets were so new that them damn things were like $250. I could be thinking about a 13-inch color TV, so maybe I'm wrong about that. How much was a tablet when you were serving time? Do you remember? They don't share the entire commissary list, so who's to know if this is even real or not? If you've been in the federal system, particularly Fort Dix, let me know if this is right or not. They say classic candy bars like Snickers and Paydays are available for $1.50 and $1.45, respectively. You know, a candy bar in prison is actually cheaper than in the free world. Chocolate peanuts will cost you $1.60, while peppermint twists are $3.65. Root beer barrels are $2.35. Damn, root beer barrels used to be my jam when I was locked up, and I don't remember them costing that much. They might have been like $1.25. Inflation and tariffs have crippled this country. Jolly Ranchers will set him back a whopping $5.10 per pack. They might actually cost the same damn thing in the real world. They say Diddy can even buy full meals if he wants. His new prison offers eggplant parmesan for $6.15. Damn, you can buy whole meals in prison? The only time I was able to do that when I was serving time, we had to smuggle that shit back from the kitchen. You ever had a bacon, egg, and cheese French toast sandwich that was kept warm between the cheeks of a grown man smuggling that shit back from the chow hall, and you ate that shit? You know you ate it. It was wrapped in cellophane. It was protected. God bless it. So you can get eggplant parmesan for $6.15, stuffed chicken for $10.85, and turkey shawarma for $8.25. I have no idea what that is. Penne pasta for as low as $3.05. Diddy's about to be living like that scene from that movie Goodfellas. You remember when they were in prison and they were slicing up the garlic really fine? That's how Diddy's about to be living. He don't never got to go to the chow hall for nothing. Imagine the butlers that Diddy is going to have at his disposal. He ain't never going to have to worry about cleaning no cell, washing no laundry, folding no clothes. Like, oh, that's crazy. I did see another story that said Diddy's already got a job working in laundry, which is crazy to think because in the federal system, you absolutely have to have a job that pays you next to nothing. But during the leisure hours, hey, Diddy going to be kicked back with his feet up on a rack, crushing up a pack. Diddy is going to have somebody cooking for him, cleaning for him. Possibly a secretary. Hey, go send this email. He might be disgraced out here in the free world, but in prison, buddy is high class, high society, and it's only because, well, one, the money. That's it. Buddy is so paid, and that shit is going to take him so far in prison. It's not even going to seem like extortion. But will it be that, though? The most expensive item on the commissary list includes a Score 7T tablet. Man, we had a JP4 player when I was serving time. You got a Score 7T tablet. I wonder if that's like how many generations more advanced the tablets are now. Which you can access music, games, and emails, but not connect to the internet. That's $131, and walking shoes for $52, and headphones for $36. Imagine what the staff is going to be willing to do for this guy to accommodate him. Hey, yo, here's some fresh Air Force Ones. Don't forget about me when you get released. I got some kids trying to go to college. That's all in relation to Diddy's commissary and also these new pictures that have surfaced, kind of breaking the internet because, again, we haven't seen this guy since he's been locked up. Incarceration has certainly taken its toll on the diddler, given all of the gray hair that he's, garnered from this situation. But I wonder if prison is going to preserve Diddy to a certain degree. Imagine Diddy coming home bigger than a Wes Watson, bigger than a Big Hurt. Diddy coming home ready to hurt some shit. I mean, that's probably horrible to think about. But yeah, man, what if Diddy changes? What if prison changes Diddy? You know that it will. This guy's going to come home with a book, with a tour, and probably with some stories to share. Content, a reality show possibly. Will Diddy be the next Todd and Julie Chrisley? They came home from prison and seemed to have done fairly well. I wonder if the same will be for this guy. You let me know what you think. Just wanted to share this with you. I hope you found some interest in this at the very least. And if you did so, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you think. As always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world, never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day. Peace!